don't judge my shaving skills. It's not a facial Brazilian wax. You have to rip it off, and it's not pretty. It's gonna hurt really bad. That's the problem. Oh, I just got on my chest hair. That's gonna kill. It's gonna still, like, pull on the skin really hard. I got it on my chest hair. Great. Just great. I hope it was a close shave. It doesn't seem that close. I'm going to create a glue impression of my face. See, this is why I wanted to shave off my eyebrows. They're going to get pulled off. I'm going to end up ripping out my eyebrows. Hope my girlfriend's happy. You never do normal things. What? Hey, I'm normal. What are you talking about? Okay. We're getting somewhere. I'm going to cover one side of my face with tape, and then I'm going to put plastic down over that, probably cling wrap, and then I'm going to put epoxy glue over, and I'm probably going to get cancer, unfortunately. I really don't see any way around that now. Why not dip your face in plaster? Well, I'm creating an exoskeleton, and the resulting thin-walled, flexible mesh that's created, or flexible shell that's created from this, is going to be something I can use Yeah, I definitely just got it on my hair, so that's pulling off. But anyways, yeah, the plaster cast would just require an extra step, because I still would have to take the exoskeleton of the plaster then, and what's the point of that? It's more efficient just to make the exoskeleton directly on my face. My optics. You make me sound like such an idiot. Well, someday we'll find out if I'm an idiot or a scientist. I'm not too excited about my impending death. That's pretty much it, yeah. Well, I can always switch tactics last minute and go with silicone. But I'd prefer to go with epoxy, though. You know, I could go with UV glue. What is the least toxic glue? I have a lot of glues here. Oh, what about, like, elmers? Would elmers be safer? Maybe elmer's glue. I don't need a detailed cast. This is all going to be sub-skin level. It's going to be the structures of the face underneath the skin. So the silicone face will be built on top of what I'm building now. Ah, feels really weird. I don't like what that did to my eye. I'm cool with elmer's glue as long as it'll hold the form. My face looks pretty messed up right now, I think. I do not have KY gel. Wait, do I want to capture my ears? Yes, I do. Wait. Do I? Yeah. No. I could do that later, though, right? Yeah, I think I could do my ears later. Okay, now we're good. I can work with this. Where'd my tape go? Here it is. Okay. So now I have to tape. Let's see. Well, okay, I might look a little bit crazy right now, but I promise this is for science. I thought of how to do this in the shower, so I won't say that I put a lot of thought into it, but normally I think people do this with an assistant, but since I live alone in my dad's basement, forever alone, hashtag forever alone. My skin's a little bit too oily. I should have like wiped it in alcohol first so the tape would stick better. I am creating an exoskeleton mesh on my face for my humanoid robot project. Right now I'm putting double stick tape all over my skin in preparation for covering my skin in cling wrap. And then I'm going to cover my skin in glue. I'm going to create a grid on my face. Another one down. This is going to be the hard part. I want to try to one-shot this. Probably want overlap. Quiet. Survival FSA. Haha, I can talk again. Thanks for following, Ender. Ah, my arm started to cramp. Whew. Don't worry, it's just industrial strength, industrial strength double stick tape. I think I might have to cut the eyelid in half. I don't need my eyelids, right? And I'd always win staring contests. I cut my eyelashes in half. So yeah, I'm building a robot on my channel for those who aren't initiated. And it's going to look just like me. It's going to be a humanoid robot. Should be able to walk and talk, do chores. It's going to be really an incredible technological achievement. Thanks, see, honey. Yeah, I had to wear the wife beater because I'm going to be working with a lot of glue around my neck. And I don't want to ruin any of my shirts. And plus, like, I'm going to have glue all across my chest. Basically going to cover my face in a grid. And this is still the preparatory phase before all the glue starts going on. Thanks for the follows, guys. Splenda, thank you. See, honey. It's for fellow bacon. I'd rather not glue all that shut. Yeah, the peeling off process is something I'm not looking forward to. Like, maybe I'll just go to bed like this. Maybe I'll just live my life like this as opposed to peeling it off. I guess you could say I haven't really thought ahead too much. You know, I feel like I look like a New York Yankees jersey right now. Can I take this off? Well, not until it's done. It has to be taken off and retain the shape of my head. It has to be a flexible mesh exoskeleton. I've only put in vertical lines down so far. I have to put horizontal as well to create a grid. Have you ever seen like 3D modelers do sculptures in Maya or something? Well, this is kind of like that. It's like a mesh wireframe. It's supposed to... Yeah, it's going to retain the shape of my head. I've done this before on my left arm, my chest, my back, and my hands. The key is you got to put a lot of glue. And you start out small, and then you slowly add glue in layers. Now, usually I use epoxy, but it's very toxic, so I don't really want to put that like around my face, you know what I'm saying? I can't even do this. What the... This is really hard. Like, everything's backwards. No. What is up? What is down? I don't know. Yeah, that's true, Gonzibi. For Halloween masks or special effects masks, they do use plaster, but their end goal is to create a casting of the face in silicone. My end goal is to create a flexible mesh exoskeleton grid pattern as the underlayment of my silicone mask, because it's not going to be a mask worn by a person. It's going to be a robot head. How many androids have you built? 0. Are you high? Maybe. I mean, I'm taking in some fumes, so it could be possible. I mean, hey, my official stance on drugs, guys, everyone that watches my stream knows. I use this ruler all the time. Say no to drugs. Listen to Uncle Gardog. But if you get high on fumes while building a robot, I think that's an exception. Like, it's not like recreational drug use. Thanks for the host, Shadow Mark. Is this performance art? I would say no. I'd say this is advanced robotics development. Now, you could make the argument that a robot is art. It's a form of art, I suppose. Oh no. No memes, guys. No memes. The last thing we need is memes. Guys, you have to show some mercy, show some sympathy. This is not exactly my brightest hour. Like, as I as I look at myself in the mirror, I tend to wonder, did I take a wrong turn at some point in my life? I don't want that to be my moment that I become a meme. Well, this may not be good for your skin, but I'm already a meme. I better not be. I won't tolerate it. I will delete the internet if I have to. Really, I feel that to make a robot that looks just like you, first of all, that's a bad move. Like, you don't want your girl to be attracted to your robot because it looks just like you. And because he's a robot, he'd perform better than you. That's like replacing yourself. I don't want to replace myself. Robot would never need Viagra. I'd get old, the robot would still look the same. I'd get weak, the robot would get stronger as he upgrades his hardware. It wouldn't bode very well for me long term. Guys, you gotta think ahead about stuff like this. That would be a big mistake. Whatever glue I got on my chest hair, I think that's gonna have to stay there. That ain't going nowhere. Yeah, it's not toxic. Isn't this for body mapping? I would say in a way, yes. Like, I'm gonna be able to use this exoskeleton as a guide as I sculpt the skull for the, you know, the skeleton, skull, and spine for the robot. Hey, thanks for the host watching. Appreciate that, man. If you're just joining, I'm building a flexible mesh exoskeleton for my advanced realistic humanoid robot project. I did put down cling wrap first, so hopefully I won't draw too much blood, but as careful as you are to cover everything in plastic, you're probably going to bleed somewhere that a little hole was. Like, with all the glue happening, there's going to be some pain involved in the removal process. That's guaranteed. There's no way there's no way around that. Oh goodness. Oh, Azia, actually I did the marriage blessing proposal dinner with my girlfriend's dad, and I asked for his blessing and he said yes. I didn't give the PowerPoint presentation. highlighting reasons why he should allow me to marry his daughter despite me living in a basement and being a weirdo. But he said yes anyways. Perhaps it wasn't the best judgment on his part. I don't think he would have said yes if he saw this stream right now, but fortunately that was before this stream occurred. So I was able to snag my yes just in time. Nobody send him a copy of this VOD, please. Sir Follow Cat, right? Are you eating the glue? No, I'm not eating the glue, Miss Alicia. I'm using the glue to solidify this iron mask of sorts. And it needs to be pretty solid before I try to pull it off. Otherwise, it'll just get destroyed in the process of removing it. So I'm going to have to build it up pretty thick. When I did the other exoskeleton meshes, I used epoxy. But I'm just going to have to use a ton of this non-toxic glue since it's around my face and eyes. Like, when this bottle's done, whew, I'll probably need another bottle. I don't even know. Best father. Like, I wouldn't take a screenshot of myself right now and send that in as a babysitter application. Just saying. It's not exactly the taking care of kids look you want. Man, this glue seriously gotta dry. If it doesn't dry, I'm in trouble. It just seemed like modeling my head would be a tremendous extra step. So, yeah, I chose to pull the mold directly from my head. The dry heat helps a lot. Everywhere the dry heat wasn't hitting is still wet. Everywhere the dry heat hit is dried. So whoever said use dry heat, that was a great idea. It's working. That's actually been said already, Ego and Soda. What's your fault, Ego? Texturing. That's so wrong. You guys are so bad.
done with the epoxy. I feel safe to pull it off now. I think it will be solid enough for sure. But I gotta let the epoxy dry. It's almost time. Almost time for me to be in a lot of pain. I don't know, maybe another 5 minutes. In about 5 minutes, I think it should be ready to take off. Ow! What's up, Gryffindor? I don't know, my view count's out of control today. Oh great, I think I glued the gas mask to my head. Dang it.
What happened? I would say glue gone wrong. Incompetent use of glue. Ooh, thank goodness I shaved. Oh, that was not that bad. Thank goodness I shaved. Ow! I think it's pulling out nose hair right now. What is going on right now? Oh, this is where I glued it directly to my nose. I actually glued to my nose. Ah! Okay, can I do that last or something? Holy. I shouldn't have glued it directly to my face. Ow! Ah! 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 Ow! Ow! Oh, I'm gonna start crying. Ah! 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 Ow! Okay, that wasn't that bad. Ow! Oh yeah. Whew. Okay. If I sprayed paint on my face before, the tape that I put down originally wouldn't have stuck. Oh no. No, I'm gonna lose some eyelashes maybe.
more stuff is behind, I think. There goes my eyebrow. Oh, that's right. I epoxied it to my hair. I forgot about that. That's going to be the worst part, maybe. Ow! Ooh! It wasn't epoxy, it was tape. There you go. There's your Ed Gein mask right there. Hey, thank you, I. Thanks for the tip, man.
For the pains, man, for the pains.
Thank you, man. Alright, so there you go. That's not creepy at all. Oh yeah, my ear. Oh, wow. Ah, get this thing off. Oh. Ugh. Huh. Things I do for science.